Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Also salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing this truth. And also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. And quick lesson. Alright, try to make it quick. But yeah, it was a so-called terrorist attack over there in Colorado. It could be a psyop. You know, the ish people probably, setting up themselves to be, victims again, but more situations are going to keep happening. Like it's written in the book of Job, it says what terror should make him afraid on every side, and that's talking about you little peon Edomites. Incidents like this is going to keep happening in its society, whether it's real or rather it's a psyop. Just like what's that on January 1st, New Year's Eve, you had that dude drive through New Orleans and shoot and run those people over, and on the back of the truck it might have been explosives in it, but stuff is going to keep happening like this, but I'm gonna say this: you can't be the hero and the victim. You can't be both. And that's the thing with E, man. He playing both sides, showing you this dude is the devil, right? A situation like this would be him, justifying, what he's doing over there in Palestine right now. Dropping bombs on those people, starving them out, just for some land. But it's written, let's grab this in the book of Job before we read some of this article. It says, because he have Job 20 and 18. Matter of fact, I start Job 20 and I start from 18. It says, that which he have labored for, he shall restore, right? Everything that you stole from the Israelites and also the other nations too, man. You're gonna have to pay that stuff back, man. And really gonna pay it back in blood, Like the scripture speaks about cutting off the nephew and the son, man. Or if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword. It says, that which he labored for shall he restore. He shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. This is the point down here at 19, because he have oppressed and have forsaken the poor, because he have violently taken away any house which he build not, right? And it's all through violence, man. And that's what he's doing with that land over there, right? But also, with him setting up his new world order, he's going to bring chaos like this, and it's all going to be through violence. Okay, let me set up this Psalms 140, because we probably going to hit that next. We're going to read a little bit of this article. Okay, it says Colorado fire attack suspect plotted for a year, FBI says. Now, out of right now, how the hell do they know that he actually plotted it for a year? And look, like I said, acts like this is going to keep taking place, man. A man arrested over a suspected act of terrorism in Boulder, Colorado on Sunday is expected to appear in court later today. 8 people were injured after a man shouted "Free Palestine" and started setting people on fire, officials say. Look, and they're going to try to probably push that narrative on us too, or they're anti-ish, all that bullshit, man. They'll try to push that shit on us, because we're saying we the Israelites, and they're saying they're the Israelites. Well, they call themselves Israelis, but they're saying they're the people too, and that land belongs to them. Officials say the suspect, Mohammed Sabri, Solomon, 45, overstayed his visa in the U.S. and filed for a asylum claim in 2022. Video footage shows people trying to help those injured. U.S. Donald Trump vows to prosecute the attacker to the fullest extent of the law. Welcome back to our ongoing live coverage on, let me see. All right, coverage of a fire attack in Colorado that left 8 people injured. It says, authorities say a man tossed a Molotov cocktail into the crowd in the city of Boulder, where a gathering was taking place to show support for the Israeli hostages in Gaza. 8 people were injured, aged 52 to 88. Yeah, well, there was a bunch of old people out there, too. It's a bunch of goddamn old people out there. That's kind of like strange. The 8 people that were injured, aged 52 to 88, were taken to Metro Hospital, where one is critical. To Metro Hospital, where one is in critical condition. The eldest of the victims, an 88-year-old, is a survivor of the Holocaust. So yeah, this is set up, man. This is set up. What an 88-year-old person doing a goddamn protest thing, man. Right? A survivor of the Holocaust. Yeah, this is set up. This is obvious, man. That's why it says this. Hold on. You gotta read between the lines with this devil be, because therefore you can feel sorry, and guess what? They can be justified in what they're doing over there, But hey, they'll tell you 2 wrongs don't make a right, right? The whole time, they just trying to be right, Or they're I take that I worded that wrong. They're trying to make their wrong right? But that's the shit that they say in this society. 2 wrongs will make a right. But in the process, they're trying to make their wrong right. You're just a hypocrite. It says 2 Corinthians 20:11 said, least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man, right? And we know that's set up. This is set up, man. A suspect, a 45-year-old Mohammed Sabri Saliman, has been arrested. Stay with us as we bring the latest. I think that was it to that, right? But hey, we see what's taking place, man. And we know you devils is using this to, lock down on this society, right? Because them people, they consider everybody a fucking enemy. And guess what? Before they lock down this society, whoever is against them or that's vocally against them, they gonna roll on them, and put them in camps. Then they probably swoop back around and get you other citizens, and give your asses the chip, and have their way with you. But let's read Psalms. But man, we hey man, we see the angle, bro. We see the angle, E. That's what we're gonna call you, Angle E, because you're always coming from an angle, all right? And it's a very deceitful angle all the time. Psalms 141. O Lord, or O Yahweh, it says, deliver me, O Yahweh, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man, right? And that's how this man is going to bring in his new world order. When you see a picture, it's a picture of when they talk about it's a slogan on it too. But it says, I think it says, expect no mercy. And it got a boot on somebody's face, So these devils, they're not going to have any mercy in that day. It says, deliver me, O Yahweh, the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischiefs in their heart continually. Are they gathered together for war? You see? So they planning on, going to war against the people, like it says in Revelations. The devil shall come down with great wrath. Man, can't count the times that we done quoted that scripture, man. Now you seeing it. They're feeding you a plot to come down with great wrath. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent, right? Or what? Speaking lies, or passing different legislation. It says, an adder poison is under their lips. Selah. Keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have purposed to overthrow my goings, right? Because that's his thing. He want to overthrow everyone, but mainly the Israelites. The proud have hid a snare for me in the cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me. I said, O Lord, thou art my power. Hear the voice of my supplications, O Yahweh. O Yahweh, the Lord, the strength of my salvation, thou hast covered my head in the day of battle. Grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves, right? So the Lord is eventually, he's going to stop these devils. As for the head of those that could pass me about, let mischief of his own lips cover them. Let the burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into fire, into the depths pit, into the deep pits, that they rise not up again. And let not the evil speaker be established in the earth. Evil shall hunt the violent man to overthrow him. Yeah, because at the end of the day, man, the Lord is going to take this devil down, man. But you're going to keep seeing plots like this, and random terrorist attacks, man. So with that, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash, the honor to the elders of GMS. Also, salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing this truth, and also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. Peace.